Hello, my name is Logan Anderson, and I am a member of Group 2. And our chosen company of interest was Tesla. The first part of the exercise instructed us to identify a key sustainable business initiative for our chosen company, something that the business is trying to accomplish over the next 9 to 12 months. And it might be something like improving sustainable customer experience and brand, sustainability performance, reducing carbon dioxide, optimizing sustainable value chains, reducing waste, and so on. So, Tesla's ultimate goal would be to achieve a future that contains zero emissions. So, to achieve that goal, in the short term, their goal is to reduce their greenhouse gas emissions. Tesla, as a company, their primary focus is on the transportation and energy production/storage sector. This sector in the US is a higher percentage of our total greenhouse gas emissions than those of the world. Their goal is to implement a complete energy and transportation ecosystem of which they develop all of the software and manufacture and implement these tools themselves. Their goal is to be self-sufficient in this endeavor. And by implementing this ecosystem, their goal is to help combat climate change. The second part of this exercise was to brainstorm and write down what customer, product, and operational insights our companies would like to uncover to support their targeted sustainable business initiative. So we started by capturing the types of descriptive, predictive, and prescriptive questions that we would like to answer about our business initiative. So within the descriptive category, our operational question was, what is Tesla's current impact on the environment, and how much is Tesla as a company themselves contributing to these greenhouse gas emissions? Our second question focuses on the customer. In what regions are charging stations concentrated, and how can we improve their reach, thus making EVs more desirable and usable if you plan to travel? Third is the product. How is each product directly contributing to our negative environmental impact? Next, in our predictive category, our first question focuses on product. What sort of negative impact is Tesla going to continue to have on the environment if nothing is changed within their current operations? Secondly, how many Teslas can be produced and sold in the next 5 years? And will this number meet the projected demand of consumers? Thirdly, how much transparency are customers going to want from Tesla in the future? Within the prescriptive domain, we would like to gather data insight on improvements to reduce the emissions in the supply chain operations. We would also like to gather data and insight on what would happen if Tesla reduces the impact a product has from birth to death of said product. Lastly, we would like to gain data and insight on customer loyalty if Tesla increases transparency, and as well as insight on their likeliness to change their certain habits to decrease their personal impact on the environment. The third part of our exercise asked us to brainstorm and write down data sources that might be useful in uncovering these insights. So obviously, the first place we would like to look is Tesla.com, specifically at their 2021 impact report, where a lot of this information has already come from. Data.gov contains a lot of useful data from the business side that we would like to use. As we discussed, Kaggle contains a lot of very large and varied data sources and could potentially be an asset within our further investigation. Reddit.com has a lot of threads and a lot of large data sets that we could potentially use given that validity is proven. We would definitely like to use the EPA.gov website, as they are specifically focused on environmental impact, and they even have a subsection for air topics as in carbon dioxide. We would like to use NCEI, EIA.gov, data.un.org, archive.ics, as well as github.com for their datasets. Additionally, if if we could gain access to internal documents that speak on emissions testing, waste disposal, their supply chain processes, as well as their marketing research on customer perception and loyalty, that would go a long way, but I doubt we'll have access to that, so we'll try to do our best with what we can get. Thank you very much.